Hello again friends, here a short story. Title: Am I the A for not paying for my girlfriend's extended solo trip? So, here's the situation. I'm a 28-year-old guy, and my girlfriend, who's 27, and I have been together for 2 years. We planned a 2-week vacation to Italy, and I took care of all the expenses, flights, hotels, everything, because I earn more than she does. I wanted to make sure the trip was stress-free for both of us. Everything was going well until the very last day when she dropped a bombshell. She wanted to extend her stay to find herself and reflect on our relationship, but she wanted to do it alone. She didn't discuss this with me at all beforehand, and it completely caught me off guard. I was hurt by her decision and told her that if she felt the need to be alone for this extended period, she would need to cover her own expenses, including the cost of a new return ticket. I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying for her additional travel costs. Now, she's really upset and calling me unsupportive and selfish. Some of our friends agree with her, saying I'm being an a-hole for leaving her stranded in a foreign country without financial support. So, Reddit AITA for refusing to pay for her new plane ticket home after she decided to extend her trip without giving me any prior notice? Update. We're both back in America now, and she's in the process of packing her things to move in with her family until she can find a new place. After I posted, it was time for me to head to the airport, so I went, without her. I'm the type of person who arrives really early at the airport because I always worry that something will go wrong and I'll miss my flight, even though it never does. Given how I was feeling, I didn't want to take any chances. I spent about an hour there alone, reflecting on everything and talking to my mom. I glanced at some of the responses to my post but didn't feel up to responding. I didn't want to break down in the airport. While I was talking to my mom, my girlfriend showed up unexpectedly. It seems she thought I was bluffing about not paying for her extended stay. She had a rude awakening when the hotel staff kicked her out of the room since I'd only paid for that night. I won't lie, I felt a bit of satisfaction seeing her deal with that. She'd been so focused on the plane ticket that she didn't even think about where she'd stay. As many of you suspected, she met someone while we were in Italy. She quickly reassured me that it was just a physical attraction and that they hadn't done anything. Still, she had his contact information and was interested in seeing if it would lead to something. This was especially painful for me because I had stayed in one night to rest while she went out exploring. Naturally, I told her that our relationship was over. Even though she tried to downplay what happened, I couldn't trust her claims and didn't want to be with someone who was willing to keep her options open while in a committed relationship. The flight home was extremely awkward. She tried hard to convince me to stay together during the drive from the airport. As we got closer to home, it seemed like the reality of what she'd lost started to sink in. So now I'm jet-lagged, physically and emotionally drained, and just feeling numb.